Hi guys, welcome back to another songwriting tips video, and today we're gonna get into how to write a song quickly, because I think that's a problem a lot of you guys have, and I used to have the same problem, and I want to share with you some of my tips about how to solve that problem. So let's get started. The first tip that I have for you is to start with a prompt, because a prompt will help you get the juice going and get the inspiration going, because when you set yourself those limits, you instantly will become more creative. Starting with a prompt will help you have a bigger picture of what you're trying to do, because if you just start writing a song but you don't know what it's talking about or what you're trying to communicate with that song, you can keep writing it forever without it ever making sense. So just start with an idea. I actually do have a video about songwriting ideas for you. I have 30 prompts that you can use for your songs if you don't know where to start with it. I will put a card up there so you can check it out after watching this video. And I think it's gonna help you create a song a lot more quicker than if you just aimlessly try to write something without having an idea of what you're trying to do. So my second tip is to focus on the global picture or the global structure of your song before you begin. The way that I do this is I sort of like tell myself, okay, what are the sections that I want to have in my song? Usually speaking, and you can definitely do differently, but generally speaking, I will have, for instance, one chorus, I will have 2 to 3 verses, and I will have one bridge. So I absolutely want to get those things down as quick as I can. So I'm not going to spend millions of years trying to figure out what my chorus will be, because I know that I have at least 3 melodies and 3 chord progressions that I will need in my song. So I try to have a general idea of how they're gonna sound like before I get into details with arrangement and before I start editing the lyrics for the first verse. So start big and then refine what's inside of it. The third tip that I have for you is write first and then edit later. So just let the ideas flow. So basically don't filter your ideas, just let them sink in and get those ideas on the paper as quick as you can without overthinking them or without spending too much time trying to edit back the things that you wrote because they're not perfect. So just get going, do the thing, and then edit later. The fourth tip that I have for you is to give yourself a time limit. And I know it sounds really obvious from the title of this video, just put yourself a time limit might not be the best tip, but bear with me because I think when we put a timer on ourselves for a songwriting session, it's actually helping us make sure that we focus on the most general things and that we really give all we have to the essential elements, because at the end of that session you're supposed to have a song already. So I would suggest that you put a maybe 1 to 2 hours timer. I personally prefer 1 hour. I think I should be able to come up with a song, like the basic ideas for a song, at least in 1 hour. Nothing prevents you from editing it later, but I think at the 1 hour mark you should have a good idea whether it's a song you want to keep working on or if it's a song you're just gonna scrap, which is also very okay. You're saving yourself a lot of time if you give yourself that time limit and then evaluate if it's a song worth keeping working on. My fifth and final tip for this video is, and you guys will probably hate me for saying this because I keep talking about this all the time, but it's learning basic theory, because I think if you know the language that you're trying to speak and you understand the basic vocabulary of it, you have a lot more chances of being able to call for ideas faster because you have words for them. And I'm a strong believer that if you know your scales, if you know your chords, it's gonna be a lot more quicker for you to be able to write things down, be able to like give yourself an idea of what you're actually doing and really niche down to the essential of what you're trying to accomplish in your short songwriting session. This theory knowledge will definitely help you get quicker at writing music. And also practice, obviously. The more you practice, the quicker you're gonna get at it. Alright guys, so those were all the tips that I have for you today. I hope this helps you create your songs a lot more quicker, with a lot more intention, and I hope these tricks will really serve you for your own songwriting. If you're looking for a music teacher to help you out with your songwriting, I give lessons on Discord. I've been doing that for about a year. I can help you with your songwriting, I can help you with composition, music theory, anything related to that, or alternatively, I can also give instrument lessons. I teach the harp, singing, and piano. So if any of this is something you are interested in, I will leave a card here and you can check out my website. You can book a lesson directly from there, or you can also contact me directly through Discord. Thank you so much for watching that video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you think that was helpful. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell down below, and see you in the next one. Tschüss!